It's winter, puppy. Saturday morning and I got this flash to test, so I'm going to unbox it, charge it a little bit, and then go all day shoot for macro photography, flowers, stuff like that. It started to rain yesterday. I'm sorry, this unboxing would be very unpretty. I just want to finish with that and start shooting. This is a mini flash from a company called Zeniko, who sent me this flash to test and review. And by the way, they just sent it to me and it's not sponsored by them. I just tell you my honest thoughts about it. Wow, okay. It's extremely small. Look, I think it's pretty much the size of my Apple Watch, maybe a bit bigger. Hear that? Please let me be USB-C and not something else. Yes, all right. USB-C charger, awesome. And a small case, which is always nice. Thank you so much, Zeniko, for sending me this flash to test. Very excited about that. Okay, let's charge it a little bit and then we'll go with the Leica and the Ricoh. Okay, so although the retro flash, I'm sorry, she's so cute. Although the retro flash is much nicer without this plastic softbox, see it? I will use the softbox because I really used to do that when I use flashes, because it gives much softer light, and also very cloudy day today. It helps with the light. So there's very nice garden over here with many flowers. So I'm going to try to do some macro shots here until someone will stop me. It is a retro look flash, which means this is an old guide of how to set your flash, but this is fully manual, it's not TTL. And the only thing you need to worry about is those red dials over here, which goes from full to 1/64, and that gives you the power of the flash. That's all you really need to know about how to set this flash on the go. I find myself really concentrate on details and textures with the flash. I actually started with macro photography, flowers photography and stuff like that. So I'm really happy to go back to that a little bit and find little details on the streets that excites me. And the flash captured the colors so vivid and nice, and I just love the results. Street photography with flash almost always look like a retro photo. It's just, brings me back to the 90s where everything just popped up from flashes, and I have to do many mistakes and errors to get the shot that I want when I do something like a macro shot, but the results that are not going so great look so retro, and that's also cool. This is the Zeniko ZA12, a small retro-style flash that works on any camera with a hot shoe. The battery lasts about 5 hours or around 400 flashes depending on the power level. So after playing and testing this flash outside with the Leica Q3, I have to say I'm very impressed. It was so much fun taking macro shots and flower photography mainly with this thing, and now I want to test it on the new Ricoh GR4, and I'm going to do it at home so I can test more low light situation. Also, because it was raining before, I got some beautiful flowers that I'm going to try to isolate each and every one of them to see the colors with the flash, and I'm going to take some flower shots outside of the leaves, stuff like that. Maybe I will spray some water on top to get those leaves to make it seem like it's raining. When Zeniko sent me this flash, actually this was the camera that I wanted to test it the most because of how small it is, and it looks so vintage and retro with the Ricoh. I love this. Flowers is something that's much more beautiful when you take a shot of it outside, but you know, I'm cheating a little bit, so I bought this bouquet. Let's try to arrange that. When I use flash, what I do basically is just try and error. I mean, I put my flash on usually 1/8, power 1/8, and I just see if it's too much or too little, and then I change the dial regarding to that. It also comes with a softbox on it, which I love, and when I did my shooting at home with the Ricoh, I actually forgot to put that, and I was really confused as why it was not as soft as it was outside, because basically I did it in my balcony, but then later I figured that I realized I forgot this softbox. So it doesn't look as nice with it, but it really adds a lot. And I asked for Zeniko to send me the black version. They have also the silver one, but I always love black versions of everything for street photography. And of course you have the link in the description for everything if you want to purchase one of those very retro compact size flashes. Please let me know in the comments if you are using flash in your work, if you're regularly doing that, if you use any kind of other flashes, like what is your experience with flash? I would love to read that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon in the next video.